Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Dallas Wings as they play against the Golden State Valkyries. This is Blake Zuniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Vanafiteni, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. Here we go. So Golden State will get the first possession. Pass to Burton. Launches it. Nails from three-point land.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Beckers outside. Here's Hines Allen. Beckers is doubled. Hines Allen, good.
Well, we know Hines Allen can score from the outside, but don't forget, she's a problem down low.
Billings from long range. And the Valkyries, another three.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Outside, Agunmawale. Beckers outside.
And there's the 3-second call. This one going to be on the defense.
At the line for the Wings, Agunmawale. 1 shot.
She shows the focus there, nails the technical.
I will never forget Agunmawale blowing up in college because of her clutch tournament baskets. Those were special.
We played just over a minute here in the first. 5 on the clock, and there's a pick.
Tiffany Hayes grabs the miss. Back then late for three. And again, Golden State with the triple.
Such a sharpshooter. That's almost a layup for her. So wide open.
Outside, Agunmawale. Pass to Miller.
Stolen by Tiffany Hayes. This one for three. And she's good on the 3-ball.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Now here's Agunmawale. Can't get it to fall. Tiffany Hayes for three. And the 3-ball is good.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
Now here's Hines Allen.
And again, unable to change momentum here.
Here's Burton. And again, Golden State with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, non-existent.
Now here's Beckers. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked. Outside Hayes. And the Valkyries, another bucket.
They're really struggling defensively. Too many easy buckets. I mean, what was the coach's game plan?
Who knows? And that's a really embarrassing performance defensively. And the coaching staff can't be happy.
And it's good for two.
She's finding all kinds of ways to get it going right now. What a quarter she's having.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. They set the screen.
She's guarded by Hayes.
A layup off target.
Here's Burton. Good. And Fag Benley gets the assist.
D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Now here's Agunmawale. It's Diamond Miller on the wing.
6 to shoot.
Beckers outside.
Their offense stolen
miss there. Billings with it. Picked up by Beckers.
Here's Kayla Thornton from the arc.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Outside Miller. Pass to Hines Allen. Miller.
Nice move. And she takes it up and lays it in.
I tell you what, Miller is a walking mismatch on the offensive end, especially foul line down.
Fagbenle from outside.
Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Outside Agunmawale. Burton with the rebound. Golden State with the ball. Fagbenle from outside. And again, Golden State with the triple.
They are doing some damage from downtown, guys.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What shooting.
Just an aerial display from beyond the arc.
And here we go, Valkyries fast break.
Such a wide open look.
Yeah, you know how a lot of people talk about flipping the switch? Well, her switch has definitely been flipped to on in this quarter, guys. I mean, just dominant scoring.
Here's Miller.
They can't stop the run with that one.
Here's the Valkyries with the ball. Pass to Fagbenle. Billings fires from deep. Good, and Fagbenle gets the assist.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure something.
Now here's Miller. Rejected by Tiffany Hayes.
Takes the 3.
And Billings good for 3.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
Here's Agunmawale. Pass to Beckers. And it's blocked. Outside Hayes. In the Valkyries, another 3.
She's 5 for 5 now to start. Looks to be headed for a huge game.
They're going to want to think about throwing a few different looks at her early on if she continues to shoot like this.
Valkyries pull it in.
Well, this is a day that she would like to forget. Just hasn't had the energy to get it done out there. Still without a point.
Now here is Hayes. She's got 13.
Gets it to go from downtown.
The defense really slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Bottom line is this. Those triples, they sure add up, don't they? They've got to make the adjustment.
There's Miller.
Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
Bangs home the trifecta.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Now here's Agunmawale. Right side, Miller.
Thornton with the block.
Big time rejection by Thornton there. Her length can really impact the game, both on the glass and when contesting shots.
And this is how you defend. Glad we got to see the replay of that block once again.
You know, it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, high energy plays like that.
Off the inbound.
Fagbenle with the rebound.
From outside the arc.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Here's James. Pass to Harris. To the inside. That's no good. Misses her first shot of the night. Golden State with the ball. Here's Andalassini. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Tiffany Hayes.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. They're playing tremendous defense, too.
Well, Brian, you got to give it up for the coach as well. This game plan has been perfect.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They get it again. Pass to James. That's tipped. And they're pushing it up. Tiffany Hayes for three. The three-pointer is on target.
This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single player on their squad with the absolute magic touch, shooting lights out.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Valkyries ahead, running away with this one. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And for the Valkyries here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
And here's Harris. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pulls up for three. Sinks the three-pointer.
That steal paid instant dividends.
Sure did. They didn't waste any time getting out on the break.
Just so quick.
To the paint. Outside Charles. In the Valkyries, another three.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them. The defense scattered all over the place in the break. Nice job finding the wide-open three.
Dallas with the ball. Pass to Harris. Segrist outside. Will it go? Rebound by Rupert. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And Zandalassini gets it to go.
Such a height mismatch out there on the perimeter, and they give up the three-pointer.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession, so we'll have a jump ball. Charles, guarded now by Agumbawale. Buries the long-range jumper.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from beyond the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get going, then you're in trouble because they can hit even when they're well defended.
And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
And here we go, Valkyries fast break. Charles with the bucket.
Guys, they've been their own worst enemy with all of these awful turnovers.
This game would look entirely different if they just didn't give the ball away so much. It's been a big storyline so far.
Here's Andalassini. And again, Golden State with the triple.
Yet another three for her. Once we hit the second quarter, the three's starting to fall down like rain for her.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Wings able to keep the ball here. Outside Agumbawale. Shot clock at 2. And as the shot clock expires, 24-second violation.
And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter.
Pass to Billings. Out to the left wing. Burton. Good, and the assist goes to Billings.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Segrist outside. Now here's Beckers. It's stolen. And again, Golden State in transition. Here's Monique Billings with the three. In the Valkyries, another three.
Good defense leads to offense, and that's what we're seeing here with all these points off of turnovers.
It's one thing to force turnovers, but it's another to make teams pay, and that's what they've done.
Ogunbowale is doubled. To stop the drought. Rebound by Rupert. Outside Billings. In the Valkyries, another three.
That is a huge performance for her. She drained 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and she's got 2 more here in the second.
Beckers outside. Swiped away. And here we go, Valkyries fast break. Burton gets the bucket.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
Here's Beckers. Here's Segrist. Goes back up, and she sinks the layup.
There's the inside in the inside-outside game at Segrist. She can score from anywhere.
Outside Billings. In the Valkyries, another three.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Ogunbowale. Beckers.
Deflected. 6 on the shot clock.
Harris. She's guarded by Hayes. Harris can't hit.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
Getting great lift on her shot. Hayes can really drain him from 3.
Pass to Harris. Pass break. Here's the Valkyries. For 3, Tiffany Hayes. And the Valkyries, another 3.
When it comes to the transition game, they are just miles ahead. Big difference maker for them in this one.
Fast break offense is high percentage, and in this game, you always look for easy buckets.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. The Wings making a switch here. On the wing, Paige Beckers.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
It's hauled in by Tiffany Hayes. And it's the Valkyries' ball.
They've only given up 2 points this quarter.
Thornton's shot is good.
A solid shooter from downtown. When Thornton gets daylight, she doesn't waste it.
Now here's Ogunbowale. She's guarded by Hayes. Ogunbowale's doubled. Clock at 6. Screen by Hines Allen. Here's Ogunbowale. The Wings with another miss.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shot.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as we were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things. And, you know, honestly, if you're looking for the main reason they're trailing in this game, look no further than her shooting. She's hit exactly 0% of her shots tonight. She made 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and she just continues to pour them in here in the second.
Pass to Beckers.
remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
They get it back.
Shot to stop the run.
She's covered by Fagbenle. Outside Miller. It's stolen by Billings.
And here comes the break. Here's Hayes. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Much of their offensive production, it's come down to their willingness to get out and run.
If you have the legs to do it, it's a great way to play. They've made that commitment.
It's Diamond Miller on the wing.
Ogunbowale. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Checking in for Dallas. Number 52, Tyasha Harris.
Five to shoot. Plenty of space. Seeks the triple.
They need to make her earn those threes because if you play off her, she's automatic.
Here's Monique Billings with the three. And again, Golden State with the triple.
She's the main reason they have the lead right now. She's been perfect from the field. She has not missed one, literally perfect.
Now here's Harris.
She's guarded closely. Pass to Hines Allen. Fagbenle with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
2 more three-point field goals for her here in the second quarter. Somebody has got to get a hand up.
Becker's outside.
Looking to get it going. Second shot opportunity. No good at the rim.
It's Burton. Shoots over Becker.
And what a bonus for them to end the quarter as she beats the buzzer.
Now that is how you use every last second on the clock.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Valkyries on top.
Delivering the blowout. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. You know, Hayes has been exceptional here, guys.
What an opening half of basketball she played with so much riding on this game. She came out and took immediate control.
And that's part of what makes her so great. You know, in big games, she lays it all out there. She loves games where everyone is watching, and you can see why.
Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes.
Now here's Ogunbowale. She's guarded by Hayes. Hines Allen inside. Billings is there.
Arike Ogunbowale on the wing. Pulls it from 20. That one, no good.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
The 3 ball.
It's good for her 8th straight basket in only 8 attempts.
Her three-point shot has been so pure, just draining one after another.
Now Beckers. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Hines Allen. Kayla Thornton with the block. Now here's Fag Benley. She's covered closely. In the Valkyries, another three.
She is feeling it, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Hayes. That is her first foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball, we're about 1.5 minutes in. It's off her leg. And the ref's whistling a kickball. From 12 feet out.
3 straight misses here to start the second half. Is that good?
Agunbawale's shot is off. Pass to Hayes. And here's Fegbenle. Top of the key. Hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Here's the three. In the Valkyries, another three.
Strong work for her at the offensive end, helping them sustain this lead.
Agunbawale's doubled. Hines Allen. He's covered by Fagbenle. The shot's good.
They get one to drop. 1 of 4 here in the third.
And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Hayes. Burton. The tray. There she goes again. That's her 9th straight basket. That's a perfect 9 for 9. Agunbawale with it. Miller. Covered by Thornton. Now Hines Allen. Knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Billings. Shoots over Miller. And another basket for Golden State.
And they've really come out of halftime on fire.
Now here's Agunbawale. Beckers outside. Back to Agunbawale. Just 5 to shoot. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Billings from long range. Here's Burton. Yes, and a nice assist from Kayla Thornton.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Enrique Agunbawale drives in. Stolen by Tiffany Hayes. It's 2-on-1. Launches a three. In the Valkyries, another three.
Wow. I mean, what can you say?
And here's Miller. Pass to Agunbawale. Tipped. And here we go. Here's Monique Billings with the three. Good. And she's 10 for 10 from the field.
Fast break points in their favor. They're really pushing the tempo.
And defensively, you've got to have better floor balance and commitment to hustling back.
Beckers outside. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock to halt the run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
She's got so many tricks in her bag. She will find a way to hurt you.
Fagbenle from outside. In the Valkyries, another three.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
Pass to Gumbawale. There's the three. And it's Billings with the rebound.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Fires for three. Burton gets the bucket.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Beckers is doubled. Thornton with it. Picked up by Beckers. Billings from long range. Drains the three-pointer.
How about the streak she's on right now?
Yeah, she's just piling up buckets. She seems just about unstoppable.
She's covered by Fagbenle. Up top, Beckers. 6 to shoot. Screen by Hines Allen. Fast break. Here's the Valkyries. Here's Monique Billings with the three. Drills the three-pointer.
What an exhibition she's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Here's Dallas now.
Outside, Agumbawale. Pass to Beckers. Billings with it. Picked up by Beckers. Fagbenle from outside. Good, and she's 10 for 10 from the field.
Yeah, with that conversion, they continue to make the most of all these turnovers here.
Absolutely easy buckets the other way, and that's what you've got to do with miscues. Convert them to points.
2 minutes.
Pass to Beckers. Miller. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Hines Allen. Trying to get back on track. It's laid up and in by Miller.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
Here's Dallas now.
Here's Beckers. Back to Gumbawale. It's stolen by Fagbenle. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Turnover at one end and bang, a bucket at the other. There have been a few of those quick turnarounds today, and it's hurting them.
And you really can't play good team defense when you're scrambling after a miscue.
Here's Kayla Thornton from the arc. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. She remains perfect.
Good percentages from all over the floor for Kayla Thornton.
Here's Dallas now. Knocked away and stolen by Hayes.
Pass to Billings. The three. Great assist that time from Fagbenle.
She's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss.
So it's Dallas now.
Outside Agumbawale. It's Diamond Miller on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Beckers outside. Can they get it? The Valkyries pull it in. Right side Billings. And she drops in the layup off glass.
The defender a little hesitant to get in her way as she burst to the hoop. I'm not sure what was going on there.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Valkyries on top, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter. thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Here's Martin. Guarded now by Agumbawale. Takes the three. Hits it from three-point range.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Harris. It's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Segrist misses. And so it's Golden State with it. And here's Martin. Guarded now by Agumbawale. And again, Golden State with the triple.
That's what I call pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Off her foot. And the ref saying she kicked it. It's time to take a glance at that awesome block.
You got to bring your defense up a notch in the playoffs. She takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Blocked!
She has been ice cold all half here. Really struggling to get a bucket.
Got that one up quick.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
Pass to Martin. Beyond the arc. And again, Golden State with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Tries it from the top of the key. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They just aren't missing.
Inside. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Valkyries fast break. Here's Rupert. And again, Golden State with the triple.
They've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
It has. They've done a good job recognizing anytime they've had numbers and then taking advantage. We've seen it again and again.
Enrique Agumbawale drives in. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Valkyries.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Now Zandelicini. For three. 6 for 6. She's yet to miss from the field.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
From past the arc, knocks down the 3 ball.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Pass to Agumbawale. Agumbawale's doubled. Tries to snap the cold streak, and there's the rejection. Here's Charles. And again, Golden State with the triple.
That's too much space to give a shooter like her. She works hard to get that space, but the defenders have to work harder.
Now here's Harris. Guarded by Charles. Becker's outside. And here we go, Valkyries fast break. And again, Golden State with the triple.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim. It's a good idea to take the transition 3.
Up top, Harris. Segrist. Pass to Harris. Clock at 6. Back to Segrist. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
A solid distributor. Harris understands her teammates depend on her to get them involved.
Here's Charles. There's the triple. And the Valkyries, another 3.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here's the Valkyries. To the right side. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove, and that triple has just been deadly.
Pass to Beckers. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Good recognition from Agumbawale. She's more than capable of understanding when her teammates are wide open.
Cans it from downtown. Beckers with it. Outside Agumbawale. Now here's Charles. From downtown. And again, Golden State with the triple.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
And here we go, Valkyries fast break. For 3. Good for the 5th time. 5 shots. He remains perfect.
This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single player on their squad with the absolute magic touch, shooting lights out.
Down low. That one's off, still out of sync. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Drills it from outside.
What a performance. Every 3 she puts up, it's going down. She is in the zone.
Pass to Agumbawale. Agumbawale's doubled. Segrist outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Andalacini pulls it in. Here's the Valkyries with the ball. Here in the 4th, they've only allowed just 4 points.
Belgian passing to make that basket possible.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Segrist misses. Shoots the 3. And the Valkyries another 3. And here's Beckers. Pass to Harris. No good there. And they've been getting it done at both ends during this run.
Yeah, you know, for me at least, it's tough to say where they've been better, offensively or defensively.
You know you got game when you can knock down a shot like that with the defense hanging all over you.
Pass to Beckers. Charles with it. Picked up by Beckers. The shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Pass to Harris. Pass to Beckers. Agumbawale. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. The rebound by Rupert. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Connects from 3-point range.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Here's Here's Vandelacini. And again, Golden State with the triple.
Well, she shot the ball well, but she hasn't shot it enough. The more shots she gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Outside of Gumawale. Pass to Beckers. Charles. And so we see the Valkyries taking the W here. That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
The Dallas Wings, 20.